We are we live? Jesus. We are live. Hello. Hello everyone. I am so sorry. Let me say this right away. I'm so sorry. Well, we're here. We're here now. It's happening. Thank you to all who've waited. Jesus. I am so sorry. I hope the quality is right. Here at me it's saying it's only 360. Hey everyone, hello. Sorry for the long wait. I hope you can hear me well. I need to check. I'm sorry, I had a lot of technical difficulties. Let me quickly check. Let me quickly check. If you can hear me well and good. Had a lot of technical difficulties. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let me quickly check. Okay, that sounds good. Now let me quickly see the settings option here. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, we are at full HD, okay. Hello guys. I'm so sorry. I know I said it already, but I'm sorry. Let me put the chat in an extra window. This was very spontaneous, guys. You don't believe how spontaneous this was. The thing is, I had an awesome plan that I wanted to do with you guys. I wanted to do a very special, cool stream. And as you can tell, I'm streaming from a different set today. And that is because I wanted to do something special for today's Christmas stream and have a very different stream. Very different kind of Q&A. But that didn't work out. We're back in the old setup. Yeah, you're in my room. You're in my room again, yeah. I hope that you're enjoying the holidays. I have a question to ask you. What led to the decision of creating this? Well, Joe Barry. We'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to say to everyone who has been waiting patiently, I'm so sorry. I know it's taken a bit, but the thing is, I actually wanted to surprise you all in a very special way. Because there has been a certain kind of gear that I got recently for Christmas, and I wanted to. It's something very important that will be game changer for our movie, and I wanted to do the live stream with it, but for some reason it didn't work. I don't know why. It always gave me error messages, even though it should be able to do it. I need to check why that didn't work, but I wanted to stream using this here. This is the Insta360. It's a 360 camera, so you would have had a 360 live stream. Yes, you could have watched my whole room, but it didn't work out, and I was a bit late to the stream as well, to the setup, and that's why I just didn't have the time anymore. I tried to get it to work, but then I decided I'll better do it this way. So I'm actually streaming from my new laptop now, and seems to handle it really well, which is amazing because streaming in full HD. This is the webcam from the laptop. Seems to be doing very well. It's an awesome laptop, so yes. So let's put the Insta360 camera over here. And finally, we can get to you guys' questions. Again, I'm very sorry for the delay. I'm very sorry. Is this okay? Will there human characters in Rise of Unicron? First of all, as G already said it, but I'll say it here again. Merry Christmas to all of you. Yes, this is a very special Merry Christmas. America, can't speak anymore. This is a very special stream, of course. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Everyone's celebrating right now. And I figured it's time for another update, for another live Q&A. Quite a bit has happened. And we decided, and I wanted to do another live Q&A. Now that you had Martini's Q&A, here is the next live Q&A. The next update video, so to say, for our project. I'm just watching what we see here. So, yeah, and I hope you all got nice presents. You had a nice time with your loved ones. And maybe here and there we have some presents for you as well. Some little updates in terms of equipment that we've got equipment that will be game changer to this movie. Literally, and not hyperbole speaking here. So some things here and there that I want to show you guys. Nothing extremely major. I'm saying this right off the bat. Martini's stream was fun. Well, I'm happy that you liked the stream, SG. Yes, and yeah, this is what we're kind of doing today. We're doing a little fun little Q&A. We're celebrating Christmas together. And I'll show you some things here and there, maybe as a present as well. So yeah, I wanted to start off by showing you some equipment that we got for the movie. Because recently I made another very big upgrade in terms of equipment that we will be using for our fan film, Transformers: Rise of Unicron, and that is two things. And if you are a bit into 3D modeling and putting 3D models into real life environments, then you might know why this is a big game changer. So, as I showed you already, the Insta360 camera that I have, so that everything's dropping today. The Insta360 camera that I have, which is a 360 camera, is a big game changer. Because with this camera, what this camera allows us to do is actually shoot videos, or not videos, make photos that are 360 degrees. So you might say, what can I expect? Like, what is that? I can show you an example here so that you get an idea. And I have something prepared for you guys, yes. Which I can show you. Why? Something that I shot today with the camera. And it's the very first thing so that you can get an idea. Now, while I'm setting this up, you might say, well, David, but why would you need a 360 camera for the movie? Are you going to shoot the movie in 360? Of course not. If you are a 3D modeler or you're trying to put 3D models into an environment, into a real environment, then there's one thing you really need to nail. And if you've think about a movie that you've watched, for example, and think about a scene where you thought the CGI stands out a bit. You know what most of the time makes it look not that good? It's when the lighting isn't right. And as soon as the lighting isn't right, you notice immediately. And this is where a 360 camera like the Insta1X, 1X2 comes in. Because the key for realistic lighting are HDRIs. Now, I know it sounds very technical, but essentially what HDRIs are, they are 360 photos of an environment that you want to put your 3D model in, which contain the light information. So you actually have the actual light information from the light source that you had at that location, at that day, at that moment where you shot that scene. And what that helps with is, for example, if you have, let's say we shoot in a forest, we do an HDRI, and then we put that HDRI as a background for our model. What will happen is that the HDRI uses the light information to light the model realistically to the environment that you want the model to be in. So that immediately makes the model, trust me, I've seen it, it makes it look so much more realistic from the get-go without trying to add reflections or anything. So it's a very big thing, a very big important step to making everything in live action look as real as possible. And normally you can do HDRIs with normal DSLR cameras, like for example, also with my Blackmagic camera that I have. But the problem is, you need three things actually, and I'll show you that now, so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. Let me just set all of this up so you can see everything. It's not that easy. It's since I wasn't planning to do this over the laptop, I need to set everything up, so I hope you can bear with me here. I know it's professional as always, but this is like a very... oh damn. Okay. Guys, I know the stream will cut off for a second. Bear with me. It'll be right back. Be right back. I'm sorry, guys. Be right back. So I hope you can hear me again. I hope, yep, we're back. Okay, good. Sorry, guys. I just had to quickly allow, on Mac, you need to allow the program to be able to record your screen, and I had to allow that, so I'm sorry for that. But now I can show you. Sorry, I know, I'm professional as always, but here we go, finally. So here we are. This is my display, as you know. Whoa. And now my team will probably be very scared of me leaking anything. I'm kind of scared as well. So let me just quickly. There is the chat. Hello, chat. Okay, hello Malachi. So what I wanted to show you, what are 360 cameras? So what kind of stuff can we expect with 360 cameras? So for example, let me show you. I have the SD card in, and there's the Insta360 camera has its own program, which is very nice because it immediately can work with the files that you get from the camera. And what you do is you just go and select file, and here's my SD card, and then you go to the what you shot, and I'll just give you an example. I'll take a random pic that I took. Let me find one. Let's take this one here. Good. So this is what happens. So it immediately zooms in, and it immediately like takes the photo data and creates it into a 360 image. Now you might say, oh well, from this angle here, kind of looks like a standard image, right? Let me just quickly do something here, just to make everything look more professional. Just give me a quick second. I'll open the webcam up first, because I wanna make this look as I wanna make this look as nice as possible for you guys, even though it was so abrupt. So let me just quickly do all of this again in here so you can see it better. So trust me guys, it'll be worth the wait. Okay, there we go. So this is here. The reason why I'm doing it is I kind of want you guys to see me while I'm talking to you. And that's why I am trying to add the video. There you go. Add this in the picture. I'm setting it up, by the way, if you're wondering. No. Stay. Professional as always. I'm very impressed. Again, I'm doing all of this on my new laptop, and it's already just that it's doing this without any hitch or anything. I can't even hear the fans. It's crazy to me. It's an awesome laptop. So then we need this here, and then we should have it. Okay, so let me try. Let me switch over. There we are. It looks way better now. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, you can. Good. Okay, let me pull up the chat via the phone so that I don't block everything. But as you can see, you can see it looks like a standard image, right? If you watch it like this. Well, there is a twist to that. And the twist can be seen very easily. Let me just pull up the chat before we start, so I can see what you guys are typing. There we are. Okay, perfect. Oh, nice. YouTube has a full screen chat mode now. Okay, so what I wanted to show you. Yes, I'm about to leak all the milk orders from Amazon Fire. So it looks like a standard image, right? But here's the thing. If I click here and move, it's 360. So as you can see, I can literally move around the area. What the camera did is essentially, if you look at the camera, I'll show it to you. Let me get the camera again. What the camera does is it has two 180-degree cameras on the front and the back. And both together is, of course, a 360-degree image. Kind of makes sense, right? And what the camera does is, if you click on take a photo, it immediately stitches them together seamlessly. Like you cannot, here's the tripod even, you can see the tripod obviously, where it was shot on, but the camera itself, it's so well made that it looks like the tripod, like the camera that's making the picture is floating in the air. And you can literally see a seamless 360 image of the area. You can literally even watch the whole sky. You can pull it up like this. You can watch everything. It's a full 360 image, HDRI, and hold your horses here, is a 5.7K image. So the camera does 5.7K in resolution, which is crazy. And very important, because if you have a high resolution, then of course you can use the HDRI as a background as well. So let me just, let me just put the audio away. Okay, good. So that is what you can do. And now here comes the thing, what I wanted to explain to you. Normally, with a DSLR, what you would need to do is you would first of all take your camera and move it around, take separate pictures in order to create one 360 image, and then stitch them together manually. So everything that the app does here, the camera does on itself, you would need to do manually. So that's already a lot of work. And what also is added additionally is for an HDRI to work so that you get the whole light information, you would need to do, as you can see here perfectly, 3 separate pictures. So this here is the one picture, which the camera also does all on itself, so you don't need to do this. You literally look, this is a normal picture. Then the camera takes an underexposed picture. As you can see, this is one where the exposure is way more down. And it takes an overexposed picture. And this all happens if you just press once on photo on the camera. So something that you would need normally with a DSLR, you would need to do 3 separate 360 cameras, which amounts to around 100 pictures, over 100 pictures that you would need to take and then stitch together manually. But here the camera does it all on itself and stitches all of that together into one amazing 360 camera image and creates automatically. Good night. Bis morgen. Whoops, sorry. Creates automatically this awesome HDRI image. Let's see what you guys are saying. I see it. I hope your day is getting better now. Definitely hope it's getting better now. Idjit, please don't go to your TM Optimus on the chat. So yeah guys, I know there's a lot of technical stuff, but the camera takes all of this and combines it into one awesome image. So what this camera allows us is just save so much time and create awesome HDRI images and help us a massive deal in making models when we want to integrate them into the real environment even more easily and even better thanks to that awesome 5K resolution. And yes, you might have asked already, yes, it's also possible to do 360 video, and I'm gonna show you this. That is awesome. That's kind of what I wanted to do today with today's stream, like a 360 stream. I'll try to get it to work next time, but sadly couldn't manage to do it today. But if you look, you can have this whole thing also. That's not my house, by the way, if you're asking. You can also have this as a video. So this is kind of what I took at Christmas Eve. And if you look here, this is a 360 video. So while the whole video is playing in 5.7K, I can literally watch the scenery, watch the Christmas tree. Suddenly I'm walking around, I can watch the TV. Here I am. Or I could literally follow myself during the video and see this. And just watch how seamlessly everything looks. There is no line. You can literally not see where one image ends and the other begins. It looks like a seamless 360 image. And yes, that's my dad. Okay, so yeah, that is this camera, this amazing 360 camera, and that'll help us a lot. A big deal with making everything look as realistic as possible. So this is a big deal, guys. This is sick. I agree, this is very sick. It's awesome. It's an awesome piece of tech, and it will help us such a great deal. And make things so much easier as well. Hi, I hope that you're enjoying the holidays. I have a question to ask. What led to the decision to creating this? The fan film. Joe Barry. I'm a big movie enthusiast. I love movies. And if there's if you ask me what are the most influential things in your childhood, what influenced you the most as a child, I would say Bionicle, number one, and then it would be Transformers. Right after that, it's Transformers. I just grew up with Transformers. I was a massive fan, still am, and I always wanted to do. That was always a dream of mine to do my own movie, and I had this idea for a very very long time, and suddenly, and this is how this got created. And as I'm a big fan of movies in general, like how are movies created, what's the process of making movies, I'm very into looking at the behind the scenes of making movies. I just always wanted to do such a movie, and with this movie even we can give the Bayverse the proper ending, because the last night was kind of this unsatisfying let off to the Bayverse, and everyone I think always craved for a fulfilling conclusive ending to the Bayverse. This is kind of what we're trying to aim with this movie. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here. Whoopsie. So yeah, that is that. Your shirt reminds me of Breaking Bad. Thank you. Yeah, the 360 is very cool. First ever cameo of David's parents, not the last today. Yeah. So that is one thing, one big thing that we have upgraded. And one big gear upgrade, so to say, for our setup, for our movie. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. So now I would say before we go to the next one, because there are two big gear upgrades. The one is the Insta360 One X2 camera, and the other one is also a very big deal. It will help us make our movies a lot better, guys. Trust me. So, little questions. Have you seen No Way Home? Spoiler review. Wait, no. Okay, so I can tell you guys about No Way. Well, I've seen No Way Home. What are my thoughts on No Way Home? Well, I've seen No Way Home. I saw it actually when it was released, obviously, in our cinemas. What can I say? I'll say this as far as right now. I will watch it again, and once I did that, I'll give you a full opinion on what I think about the movie. That's all I'm gonna say for now. But I know people are very hyped and love the movie. That's all I can tell you. Every cast member I've talked to said it's such a incredible, amazing movie. So there you go. Yeah. Thank you for answering my question. I appreciate it. What are your top two favorite Bay? I guess you mean Bay movies, Barry? Uh, my two favorite Bay movies. So in general or Transformers? Because if we're talking in general, then my top one Michael Bay movie is definitely 13 Hours. It's incredible. It's an amazing movie. I really love it. I always pull this movie up when people say Michael Bay can't do movies. Then I always say, look at this movie. first of all, I would never say that he can't do movies because there's a lot of skill involved in making like Transformers movies, so you can't write that off of him. He's a great filmmaker. He knows how to direct action. But if there's one movie where you can really see him full steam, then that's that movie. I really love 13 Hours. And after that, it's a bit difficult for me. Might be controversial, but I think I really love Dark of the Moon, Transformers Dark of the Moon. I think it's a perfect blockbuster action flick. I really love it. I like it. It's also one of the few Michael Bay movies where Michael Bay Transformers movies where I think the humor works. uh, yeah, Bay works perfect as a producer. Yeah, I can see that. What about us doing the watch along? Yeah, I know, Fate. Yeah, the Bumblebee watch along. We definitely need to do that soon. Maybe in the next days. Today is a bit. I don't know. Maybe not today, but definitely in the next days. I'll set that up. Uh, let's see. Okay, I saw it. The Bayverse movies. You mean the Bayverse movies? Um, what is my my favorite is Dark of the Moon. Which is funny because Dark of the Moon wasn't my favorite at first, but it suddenly got my favorite after time. Like the more I rewatched it, the more I liked it. It's funny because when I saw it the first time as a child, I was actually quite disappointed. Maybe because I just hyped it up way too much. um, and yeah, the more I watched it, the more I liked it, and now it's my favorite movie. Uh, and after Dark of the Moon, probably the first one. Yeah, probably the first one. Yeah. Mm, how has filming with live action actors gone? Also, any luck with setting up the green screen studio? Seems this could be the most ambitious fan film so far. Well, thank you. First of all, um, well, how has filming gone? Well, until now, we don't have a lot of actors in our movie, like real human actors, which makes sense because normally you would need to pay actors, and we don't have budget to do that. So we have essentially one main human actor or two, and one of them is Max, which is played by Daniel. And yeah, filming has gone very well so far with him. If there's one thing, and I think Daniel will agree with that, if there's one thing that he's also struggling with, which is not that easy, is like getting into the emotion of the scene. It's not easy. Like really, people always say, "Oh, even I can act better than that," but it's not easy. Like really getting there is a difference between just acting like you are in a theater, like a bit, over the top and a bit, or in a musical, and acting realistic is just a whole another deal. If you want to act and want to feel, you want to have your acting feel realistic, it's just way bigger task, and it's just way harder to get into that groove. So that's kind of what I think. So that's probably one thing that's not that easy. It takes a lot of retakes. I remember with the scenes that we shot with Daniel, most of the time we did like the first take, and then I said, well, maybe I kind of want this to feel like that, and then we do another take, and then Daniel says, no, I'm not that. I think we could do that take differently, and that's kind of how that happens. So yeah, that's probably one of the harder things to do. Mm, uh, these people obviously haven't seen the interview from Fire Brothers. Yes, Fire Brothers, who is here today, as I've already seen, did an interview with me, which was awesome. Thank you again for that, Fire Brothers. And it's on his channel now, so you can watch it. And he even did an update video, full-on update video on us, on our project. So go watch those videos and support this awesome guy. I got to go bye. Well, thanks for being here, Joe. See you later, Joey. What do you think needed to be fixed in Revenge of the Fallen? Better story? At least more cohesive story. I'm actually fine with the plot. Just think it could have been done way better. Cut things away, especially the first part. I always say this. If there's one thing I don't like about Revenge of the Fallen, It's the beginning. The beginning third with the parents. I hate it. I hate everything about it. It just doesn't work for me. It's just cringy. So get away with that and give me more action, and then I'm kind of more happy. It needs to be a more cohesive story, I think. And like all these sexual jokes and stuff that they put in, just cut that away. That's kind of what I would say. But in general, in terms of action, like where Revenge of the Fallen really shines, in my opinion, is in terms of the action, like the forest fight. I even think the battle in Egypt is very nice. I like it. I understand the criticism, but I like it. Um. Uh. Oh yeah, the watch long fate. I think we can do the watch long earlier than New Year's Eve. Maybe in the next days, actually. Personal question. How does your family feel about this project? Yeah, they're very interested actually, which I found very nice. They ask me frequently about the project, like how's it going, and they're also really astonished by the response that this project is getting. Like my parents are really amazed when they heard that the teaser got over 700,000 views. They're like, "What? Really?" So that's yeah, they're really interested into that, and I think they're really supportive of that. So that's awesome. Yeah. And I always tell them, like, for example, when I got the Insta360, I told them, yeah, this will be awesome for that and this. And then they listen to that and they try to understand what I mean. And this is awesome, yeah. Okay. Let's see if there are any other questions. Yeah, Morphed Fallen's history would have definitely been interesting, Claudio. I agree. So, yeah. Okay. What is your favorite thing that has happened to this project this year? Ooh, that's a tricky question. My favorite thing that has happened this year to this project. That's a really good question, to be honest. Um, it's difficult because there have been so many amazing things. I mean, you had uh, you had Nathan join us. You had the script being finally almost fully done. Yes, yes, we're working very hard right now on finishing the last pages of the script, and also we're actually working on the second draft of the script already. Today, even I'll have another writing session with Martini together. So, yeah, we're working very hard on this actually. The script is getting done by the minute. We're refining it, making it even better for you guys. And I have to tell you already from the few refining sessions that we did, the script has already improved a lot. Trust me. Mm. So we're trying to make it as nice and as continue. Like what we do in these refining sessions is we look at the dialogue, at what's happening. We think, is that good? Does that fit the character? Could we say this even better? Like, is there a better way to word this dialogue? And what we also look at is, are there continuity mistakes? So essentially, what the Bayverse movies normally never do, we do. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working at. Mm, better get rid of Sam, Michaela, and the parents' story and focus a lot more on the TFs. I mean, I get it, yeah. I mean, I think Sam and Michaela are fine. I fully am fine with that. But yeah, we definitely should get more Transformers history, which you will get in Rise of Unicron. That's what we're aiming with. Will there be human characters in Rise of Unicron? Yes, two, only two. Uh, Superior, yeah. Huh. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. But the best thing that's happened this year is very difficult because I mean, maybe if you were asking me the most mind-blowing thing that has happened this year, it's definitely the response to the teaser trailer because that was insane. Like when we released it, I expected it to hype people, but I never expected it to grow to this degree. I never thought we would get to like 700,000 views or anything. So that was absolutely crazy. That definitely was the most mind-blowing thing that happened this year in regards to the project, definitely. Like all of this attention, it's incredible. Thank you so much for this incredible support, guys. So yeah. If you're wondering, I'm setting up to show you something. Because there is something to show, definitely. We have some stuff for you. Some, not a lot, because the thing is, guys, what I think, and I think people maybe agree with, we are trying to focus a bit more on getting the movie done and getting scenes done, actually work on the movie, and do less reveals. So like less big reveals, so that you guys don't get everything spoiled, because we don't want to spoil every character, because the thing is, when you're spoiling every character, or when you start to spoil and show or reveal so much, you kind of lose all of the excitement and surprises that a movie might have. And that's why I think we're trying to do less bigger reveals and more like smaller reveals, and maybe show you some behind the scenes footage until we have enough footage to give you guys a big first trailer. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. But of course, we'll still have live Q&As, some maybe some interviews with cast and crew, show you more behind the scenes of what we're doing right now, what we're working at. That's kind of what we're doing right now. But there is something to show today. I promise you that. I'm working on getting that in right now as we speak. So yeah. Actually adding them in right now. Into the picture, readying them for the reveal. Let's see what you guys are writing while I'm doing that. Let's see, what do we have? Will we get the name of the mystery masked Decepticon today for Christmas, please? You have to wait and see. If I do that. Will Sam and Kate be in the movie? No. The reason for that is kind of obvious, I think. Well, if you can give me the money to pay Shia LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg, then I'll definitely do it. But otherwise, it's kind of hard to get them in there. Okay. I think you guys will still really like the reveals that we have today ready for you. I think they're very nice. Now that I'm seeing them here on the screen, you don't see them yet, but I'll see them. Okay, there we go. This is the one more. And then I have everything ready for today's reveals. So, whoa, what did I do? Okay, I'm ready. I have everything ready. Perfect. Okay. So, in Revenge of the Fallen, when Megatron kills Sam, I was very proud of Megatron. You were proud of Megatron when he kills Sam? Okay, I see. Big Megatron fan over here, as I see. Could Megatron possibly turn back into Galvatron? No. I say this right off the bat. That ain't happening. But maybe. You'll see. You'll see. You have to wait and see. So is that a later or a yes? You have to wait and see. So yeah, that's that. What else do we have? There's only 2 human characters. Are you the other? You have to wait and see. Can Megatron have a fight with Bumblebee? You have to wait to see. I'm on fire again. Harris is not trying to be rude, but are you part of the film? Well, you have to wait and see. Will brains Jesus, guys? Do you want to that you wait and see everyone? Will Brains, Roadbuster, GarageBot, Bulldog, all the Dinobots, Jesus, including Slash, Snarl, and Slog, appear in Rise of Unicron? You have to wait and see, my friend. I'll just wait. Just give me a second, because I quickly have to do something here. There we are. I'll just prep something here to show you guys later. So there we go. Yeah, exactly. Between AOE and TLK, Quintessa turned Galvatron back to Megatron. Yeah, exactly. And that they wanted to show that in TLK, but sadly they didn't. And that's why everyone in TLK was like, "What is Megatron doing here? Why is he Megatron again?" How proud were you when you saw Martini use the line? I was so damn proud. They grow up so fast. Yeah, exactly. So, one more thing that I wanted to show you guys, actually. A big thing. Could Megatron rip out Bumblebee's voice box? You have to wait and see. I can't tell you that, guys. Even maybe it is. Okay, I can tell you that. That's not happening in the movie. I can tell you that. That won't happen in the movie. Because that's something, that the reason why we don't need to show that, in my opinion, is because that has been discussed already from the first movie onwards. So I don't think we really need to show you that again. Because Bumblebee now has his voice back, so why show like the moment he lost his voice again? So, I mean, yeah. So that's why we won't do that. Let me check about Nathan Hills. What do you want to check? About him, he's a great guy. Hello from Sydney. Hello there. Hello, mate. Sorry. And a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Stu. What is the estimated release date, and is there any way I can help the project? Funding or something? Well, first of all, thank you. It humbles me a lot. You don't need to fund anything, man. If you could help us in any way, like concept arts, or if you, I don't know, maybe you can 3D model, you can animate, you like to do voice acting, like that help, we appreciate that a lot. If you have anything you think you might be able to help us, then definitely. The TF Wiki said Roadbuster and GarageBot are still alive. Could be. Is there... Wait, what? Oh, so yeah, the release date, exactly. So Stu, the release date, the planned release date right now is Q3 2023. Exactly, like Fatelift said. B gets his voice back in TLK and then uses the radio again. I know. The inconsistencies in the Bayverse. I know. Will Rise of the Beasts come out first or Rise of Unicron? It will be Rise of the Beasts, unless it's postponed again, but let's not hope. Let's not hope that happens. But yeah. Exactly. Thanks for all the likes, by the way, guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, so another big update, guys. Maybe I'll show you the equipment, or maybe I'll show you the reveal first. There is one reveal. I think we showed if for fans, for bigger fans or fans that have been here for longer for the project, you might remember when we last a few months back showed you a render of an Audi. A very sporty Audi, and people were, speculating what could that be, what could that Audi be. Well, we've updated this old mode. It's a different one now, and I'll just show it to you. I again won't tell you the name, and you just speculate, and just in the comments maybe speculate what Transformer could this old mode belong to, and who will be in Transformers Rise of Unicron. So there you go. Here is the first reveal of today. So here you go. This is a picture, and one from the back, one from the back, one from the front, like a typical, like these typical uh, promotional pictures that companies like to do. And the grand reveal from the front. There you go. So yes, this is the upgraded alt mode for the Audi that we once showed you guys. I don't know, a few months back. I don't actually remember when that was. So what do you think, guys? Who could it be? How do you like the alt mode, first of all? And then who could it be? And is it an Autobot or a Decepticon? Yeah, this is the Audi Decepticon, exactly. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I can tell you that. It's not the mystery mask Decepticon. That's true, Fate. Who could it be? This is, by the way, an actual render. And the texturing, the amazing texture work on this Audi has been done by Ahmed Bengali, none other than him, and he did an incredible job. I think it looks almost photorealistic. He has done an incredible job on texturing this Audi. It really looks like it's a real Audi, I think. The stripes are badass. I agree. The red stripes really give it that punch. I agree. What do you other guys think? Do you like it? And who could it be? There we go. This is more mystery than the other black Decepticon. Ah, you mean the masked one? Yeah, yeah. Who could it be? Yeah, am I looking forward to the Nickelodeon Transformers show? I mean, I don't know. Probably, maybe it's good. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Those details, though, my God, I agree, Malachi. That texture work and that render is okay. Gold Bear is saying this is dead end. Who knows? You have to wait and see. Official name or original character? It's not an original character. I can say that. It's definitely one that has existed already. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Let's see what you guys are writing. Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah, that is one reveal for today. The Audi. Almost said something I didn't want to say. The Audi, again almost said it. The Audi Transformer for Transformers Rise of Unicron. I was really struggling right there not to spoil anything. So yeah, this is the first reveal. The revised alt mode for him. So yes, that's him now. What did I think of Hawkeye? I actually didn't see that series yet, to be honest. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I'll check it out. But right now, I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in watching it. Are you looking forward to Transformers Rise of the Beast? Sure, I mean, what I've seen looked nice. But, I mean, I just need to see more. We just haven't seen a lot yet from Transformers Rise of the Beast, and now that it's postponed again, I don't know. I just need to see more before I can really make any, like, opinion on the movie. I just need to wait. I just say Audi Decepticon, it's easier. Maybe it's a Decepticon. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a Decepticon. Who am I kidding? You think it's Knockout, Cloudy? Uh-huh. Cloudy, you. Interesting. Okay. Okay, okay. Now, would you be able to send me the images for the Audi, David? Of course, Malachi. Why? Is there like a special stream or something, or are you posting it on Instagram afterwards? What do you think of the Bumblebee film studio series toys? I mean, I don't mind them. I mean, there is not really a lot of Bumblebee studio series toys that I really want to get right now. I mean, if there's one, how is he called? how's he called? This is like a special version of Bumblebee, which I really like. I think it looks really nice. But other than that, there isn't really any like. I mean, Shatter. They look nice, Shatter and Dropkick, but it's just they aren't like figures I would really want. If there's one like I would say the Seekers that they've released in the Bumblebee design, the various colors, those look very nice. I would like to get those. Those would be definitely Studio Series figures that I would like to get. Oh, you're posting on Instagram. Nice. Soundwave. Okay, you think that's Soundwave Fate. Interesting. Hello, everyone, and a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, David. So, yeah, exactly. Sector 7 Bumblebee. No, I don't know. I don't think it's Sector 7 Bumblebee, no. It's somewhat different. I can't explain it because I don't know the exact car. I have it in front of me. I have the picture in my head, but I don't know the name of this version of Bumblebee anymore. I don't remember how it's called. And Merry Christmas to you too, exactly. Are you aiming to bring all five Bay films full circle with the sixth one, like a grand finale with various references to characters and events in each installment? Yes, that is exactly what we're aiming with Transformers Rise of Unicron. Give the Bayverse the proper ending that it deserves. That's exactly the plan. You got it. Mm, no, I was saying Soundwave has thoughts on his toy. Ah, okay. Uh, now I'm a bit confused. For 2022, like, you mean like Transformers Prime Soundwave? Because I heard that that figure is in the works, like for Legacy. I'd be really hyped for that because I really like the Transformers Prime design of Soundwave. But other than that, I'm not fully sure what you mean. Okay. Okay, guys, while you are writing, I'll just quickly go somewhere. I'll be right back. I'll show you the render of. I almost spoiled it. Really, I almost. It's very hard when you know the name of the character not to say it. I'll show you the Audi Decepticon again. See how I stopped myself for a second. And I'll be right back. And you can write me some of the questions that you have, and then I'll answer them right away. Be right back, guys. So, I'm back. I'm back. Let's see, what did I miss? Release date. Yeah, release date is Q3 2023, exactly. Shush. Sorry, guys. Just had to quickly blow my nose. So yeah, that is that. And then there is one more big reveal for today. And that is actually regarding the second thing. Again, I can't talk anymore. The second big gear upgrade that we have for our movie, and that is this thing here. I tell you guys, I love this thing. And that is this thing here that I recently got. The Dji Mavic Air. Yes, this is a drone. For those who don't know, it's one of the DJI is one of the leading companies when it comes to drones. And this thing will help us create so much more epic shots for the movie, and help us just such a great deal with doing and creating all of the shots that we need for our movie, and have so much more dynamic and nice smooth shots. So yeah, I've tested this drone yesterday and today a lot, but for 1 hour I barely scraped the surface of all the features that it has. But what I can tell you, for testing it for 1 hour, is, oh my god, it's incredible. The camera is just insane, I tell you guys. The drone, first of all, what amazed me so much about this drone is it's so easy to use. Like, you do not this will give me the high ground, exactly, Nanaki. It's incredible. I've never used a drone before. I was kind of scared because this is quite an expensive drone. I got it used from my boss, which is epic, because normally if you would buy this pack that you have right here would cost you almost $1,000. So it's a very expensive premium camera, which shoots up to 4K 30 FPS. So it's very nice quality, and HDR raw as well. But I got it from my boss for $400, so that's a damn good deal. And because I've never used a drone before, I was kind of scared of using it, like, oh, maybe I don't want to break anything. But trust me, it's so crazy how easy this drone is to use. It's just you immediately get the hang of it, and just after using it for, I think, not even 2 hours, I'm really comfortable with flying the drone. It's crazy how easy it is. And today I went up a hill that we have close by with my father, and we did some nice test shoots. And I want to show those test shoots now to you guys, so that you can get an idea for the kind of shots that this drone enables us to do. Now, this is the big other thing that I show you, so you can get an idea for what kind of shots you can expect for our movie as well. And I tell you guys, you will be amazed, because I was also really amazed at what I saw. So, let's do this. I'll just quickly close everything else, and then we get going. So, here we are. Here are the test shots that I did. Oh, no spoilers. Jesus. Almost did it again. So, let's watch the drone footage that I shot today. And trust me, guys, it's really epic. Yes, not only possible aerial shots, SG definite aerial shots. You'll see them right now. Here you go. So this is one of them. I picked out the nicest ones from the shoot that we did today. Just like this very slow panning away shot. I mean, I just want you to look at the quality here. I mean, you can't even see the full quality here in the stream because it's a 4K HDR image and you can't see HDR or 4K here since it's a full HD stream. But still, you can still get a sense and feeling like this smooth pan away from the mountain, and it's crazy. You can fly up to, I think I tested it up to 130 meters away from yourself with the drone, and it's still no big deal and easy to use. So that's the first footage. I'll also show you this one here. This is also a slow panning shot. Let me make this full screen. This is where I kind of panned across the panorama. This is a very nice point of view. It was also very nice to shoot with the drone because it just has a very nice panorama in front of. And just look at this. Nice pan back to the church. You can even see me and my father standing here, so you can get a feeling for how far away the drone was at that point. And just look at, I mean, you have to imagine just the smoothness of the movement. This nice, smooth, moving closer to the church. It's incredible. And this is also one of my favorite shots. And you just have to think, the more, of course, I'll use the drone, the more I'll get the hang of it, the more, the better the movements will be, the more dynamic, complex movements I can do with the drone, the more I get the hang of how to, like, control it perfectly and control the camera. And just everything will get even better the more I will use that drone. You can see your house from here. So this is also one shot I really personally like because it has a lot of movements in there. Just imagine a scene of Unicron with the drone. Amazing. I agree. And we will definitely use drone shots in this movie. Definitely. And what I really wanted to do is have a camera with a great quality. And I mean, this is not great quality. This is outstanding quality. And now you also see this nice movement closer and further away, looking at the panorama, and you literally can see every detail in the distance. It's crazy how good this camera is. And the thing is, why this is such a big deal to have a drone camera is, first of all, you get these nice, awesome, let me see what I have here. You can do shots like this, very dynamic shots where you fly very smoothly. You can see me standing there across the ground, very close to the ground. You have this nice, smooth movement, which you can't replicate if you don't have a drone. And what a drone also helps you with is just, you even have this nice little lens flare here, which I really like. What it helps you with is, like, imagine you have all, the thing is we have no big budget for this movie, obviously. But since this is all funded out of our pockets. But the thing is, and because of that, we don't have like big massive cranes where we could put our camera on like the big budget movies have, like Rise of the Beasts. And obviously, when you're filming a scene where you want to have, for example, a close-up on Optimus' face standing there, you need to be at a certain height in the actual location that you're shooting. And if you're doing it at an actual location, obviously, to fit with the dimensions of the character. For example, I mean, I'm not sure. I'll just estimate. Let's say Optimus is 4 meters high. Then you would need to be at around 380 to 4 meters of height in order to be at the right height, dimension-wise, to get a close-up of Optimus. And obviously, when you don't have a big crane or anything, you can't do that. And with a drone that has an awesome camera, it's so easy because it's the app that you control the drone with. You can connect your phone to the controller, and you see exactly what the drone is seeing. And you have a little, even you have some statistics that show you exactly at what height and distance you are with the drone. And so you can just take the drone, you fly up to the exact height that you need, position it where you want the shot to be, and then you just record. And it's as easy as that. And what you can also do with the drone, of course, is doing, wait, let me see where it is. There, you can do awesome flying over forest shots that you often see also in movies like this. I really love this shot. By the way, I was really anxious when doing this shot because I was kind of scared that like suddenly there is a higher tree sticking out in the forest that I couldn't see. Of course, I mean I was standing here. I obviously couldn't see as far as my drone was. For example, here I couldn't see. The drone was very small. I couldn't see it anymore that much when I was when it was at that point. So I just, I probably could have taken the drone even lower, but I just was too scared that it would touch a tree. So I just, those are the things. Once you get used to the drone and you use it more, you get a bit more risky. You can do more dynamic things. So the more I use it, the more I think I can do here. But just this shot alone is awesome. I really like it. Just fly over. You see also how high the drone was. I think that was at like around 30 meters of height. Just fly over, and again the HDR in this is amazing. Let's see what you're all saying. There are many reasons why this fan film is going to be something very special, and this is one of them. Well, thank you, Mel. Okay, but I agree. Like the drone is also a big game changer for this project. So you're filming the movie with a drone. Well, not everything, of course, but yes, definitely there will be shots filmed with the drone. This will truly be a love letter to the Bayverse. Yeah, that's what we're aiming with here. Definitely. A movie for fans, by fans. Drones perfect for chase scenes. Absolutely, and I think that is also a feature that this drone has, like a chase feature where you can literally tell the drone in the app, follow that person, for example, and you can have these nice tracking shots. Like you literally tell the drone, follow this person, and then you just position it somewhere, and the drone keeps the exact distance that you positioned it from, and it follows the person, and you get these awesome tracking shots. So there's so much you can do with the drone that I haven't yet tried. It's crazy, the amount of possibilities that you can get. And I mean, I have to say, I'm such a fortunate person to be able to get this kind of, and you have to say, this high premium equipment. I mean, this is not just entry level stuff like the Dji Mavic Airs, and like from testing it here. And if you see, just looking, whoops, I showed you this already. Just looking at the shots that we've taken today. I mean, this is not your standard drone. This is a real great drone. Are those houses near David? What about the famous Bay hero shot? Who knows? Maybe we could do that too. Buildings, houses, whatever you want to call it. Also, drone shots can do those. Shots in films when you see the city or area of the location, and then the large text in front saying where it is. Exactly. That's all the things that you can do with that. Yeah, that's around 30 meters exactly. This is also one of the shots I really liked. My father had that idea before we drove back home. Like, we're flying up the church, so to say. And just look at this footage. It's so stable and smooth, and this awesome quality just looks amazing. Just look at this. You're moving upwards, and it just, once you move up the church, you have this nice reveal. And like the cross, and then the panorama, and then we move over the cross onto the panorama. It just looks awesome. And those are things you couldn't do without a drone. David, I don't mean to ask for more, but could you send me some of these videos? I want to post these on Insta so people can see how serious this film has gotten. Absolutely, Malachi. I'll send you a link because those videos are pretty big as it's 4K 30 FPS HDR. Those videos have quite the size. I mean, I can show you this little video here has around 490 megabytes, and we're talking a few seconds. But yeah, quality has its price, of course. But yeah, I'll show you the other stuff that we shot because I think those are the highlights from today. I just am in love with this drone. The quality, it's just. What is your prior experience in film, Mr. Handler? You don't need to call me Mr. Handler, by the way. You can call me David. Also, could we expect any city shots? Brilliant. What resources you have could make it look like a Hollywood production. So thank you, first of all. By the way, I love this shot here. And that was kind of just before I answer your question, man. Rookie. This shot, by the way, really showcases the max distance that I was trying out. So you can see, just quickly here, you can see this, I don't know the exact height. This is, I guess this is, what is this, maybe 15 meters, I guess. I'm not sure right now, of height. And you can see this is where I'm standing, and I didn't move throughout this whole shot aside from obviously turning around as soon as the drone passed over me. But you can see just how far the drone moves past me now. Just look. So this is kind of, at this point it passes me, and now it moves onto this area, and just look how far it's flying. And I think it potentially could fly even further. But the thing is, at that point, it's the picture, the preview picture that I had on my phone started to like struggle. And you know, once you're that far away, like imagine the drone, how big is the drone? Give me a second, I'll get the drone. It's over in a different room. I quickly get it and I'll show you. Just give me a second. So, there is the drone. let me go full screen for that. There we are. So there is the drone. That's the actual drone, with which I shot the footage that you just saw. So that's the size. That's what you can kind of imagine. It's quite a big boy. It's not heavy, not at all. It has some weight. It's 478 grams. With battery, of course, here. So there it is. And if we put this protective cover here away, you can see the heart of it. There is the camera, the awesome 4K HDR camera. Filming in RAW. So there you go. That's the drone. I'll put this over here again. And the awesome thing is why this footage is looking so smooth and everything is because the camera itself is on a gimbal, so it stabilizes itself during movement, and that's why everything looks so amazing and smooth, even though like you can imagine when you start moving closer to an object, the drone kind of tilts a bit and then flies. And that movement is completely, you can't notice it in the footage because the camera adjusts to that movement, and just because of that, it looks everything looks so smooth. Will there be cameos or name drops like, I don't know, Beachcomber? Could be. You have to wait and see for that. So you work today. Well, I wouldn't call it work. It's a passion. As I said, I love making movies, and that's just fun to me, honestly. And sure, shooting the movie, of course, getting all the shots, it's definitely a lot of work, but it's all, I love to do it, so it's all fun. So I wouldn't call it work. So yeah, that is the drone. And now imagine this drone 130 meters away from you, like 20 meters up in, or 30 meters up, around 30 meters up in the sky. Imagine that. It's like a very, you can still see it, but it's gotten very small. And at that distance, let me just put the drone somewhere safe. At that distance, the image preview on the controller on the phone started to how call it, so to lag a bit, and that the drone is pretty new, and I got a bit scared, and that's why I stopped immediately at that distance and pulled the drone back to me, so that everything is smooth again. But it's crazy. I mean, think about it. That you can fly 130 meters away from you and everything is still silky smooth and you can see exactly what the drone is seeing. That's amazing. How long does it need to charge? The drone, I don't know exactly, because the awesome thing is with this is the Mavic Air Fly More combo, so there's more accessory. I don't know if it, like the accessory that I have was included in that package. Again, it's used. But I have 3 batteries, which is awesome, because the thing is, in total, you can fly around 20 minutes with 1 battery. And if you have 3 batteries, you can fly an hour. So that's awesome, actually. Flying an hour is nice. It's a decent amount of time to film quite a lot. So that's awesome that I have 3 batteries. But the thing is, I also have an awesome accessory, which is like a charging dock where you can literally charge up to 4 batteries at the same time, which is really awesome. And you could even, the power adapter, the power brick that comes with the drone allows you to charge the controller and the batteries at the same time. So that's very awesome. But the thing is, I cannot tell you how long it takes because I never really like timed it. You know what I mean? I just plugged in the batteries and let them charge. But from what I could tell, it doesn't take that long, to be honest. So yeah, that's that. What else? Yeah, the battery for the controller lasts a lot. Like I've used the drone for around 1 hour 30 minutes now, and the controller is still over 50%. So the controller lasts a long time. Just the batteries from the drone, of course, the more you use it, it drains. And you mean you have to think about it. Not only is the drone flying fully stable and perfectly up in the air at a long distance, it's also filming in 4K 30 FPS HDR, so raw. So I think that's acceptable and understandable that the battery drains quite a bit. Yeah, I mean 400. I mean, just imagine this. Normally, such a drone costs around $1,000 new, and I got it for 400, which is crazy. It's a crazy deal. So it's awesome, and I got this deal by coincidence because I told my boss at work that I was interested into getting a drone, and he said, "Oh, really?" And he told me his daughter had a drone that she doesn't use anymore. That's how I got to it. Um, This Christmas, I got a lot for Grogu merchandise. The Mandalorian has been an awesome show on Disney Plus. Yeah, I don't know. I only saw the first episodes of The Mandalorian, and they didn't really catch my attention. That's why I didn't watch any further. But maybe I'll continue to watch it because I have Disney Plus. I just need to watch it. Also, David, I sent you pictures of the new Bumblebee Studio Series figures. Not sure if you've seen them or not. New ones? Let me see those. I don't think I've seen those because I don't remember any new ones. Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. Oh, I didn't even know those are already released. Oh, okay. Oh, Core Class Shockwave and Core Class Ravage. I'll be honest, I like that Ravage. I mean, it's for Core Class. I recently actually fallen in love with Core Class. I've gotten one. I never had Core Class. But I got this one here. And I really like it. It's the Core Class Kingdom Soundwave, and I think it looks, for Core Class, it looks really nice. Like even from the back, it's also very nice when you transform it into the player, into the boom box, and it also like opens up here, and you can literally, whoops, come here. You can literally get the cassette out, which is awesome. It's a nice detail. So for a core class, I think this is an awesome figure. So that's why I'm quite excited, and it's a bang for the buck if you think about it, because I think it's not that small, and you get a very nice looking figure for a very good price. So yeah, let me see. I mean, Shockwave looks fine, really good as well in Robot Mode. I mean, the vehicle mode is kind of eh. I mean, I like Ravage. I mean, the transformation, I don't know what that is. Like the thing that Ravage transforms into, that it looks like something, like a box. I don't know what it means, what's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be the cassette, but it just looks like something. But the robot mode looks nice. Oh, your DLX version. I'm actually thinking about getting like a premium Soundwave figure. I can show you that. If you're interested, I can show you what I'm kind of thinking about getting. Maybe I'll get your guys' opinion on that. Let's just quickly pull it up. Let me just quickly find it. It's not that easy always to find. Ah, there it is, I found it. This is kind of a figure I'm thinking about getting. Okay, want your guys' opinion on that. What do you guys think about that? I think that, oh, that DOTM Soundwave just, oh, just look at that DOTM Soundwave, man. Jesus. Looks so good. And it even has this nice, where it is? Has this nice little Ravage toy. It looks also awesome transformed, and Laserbeak, my man. Laserbeak looks nice. And I mean, just look at that Soundwave. That's Daniel's dream figure, guys. But yeah, that's Soundwave, man. That's kind of a figure I'm actually thinking about. I know. It's hella expensive, and that's kind of what's holding me back. But the figure looks so nice. So yeah. Yeah, get one for Danny too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that Soundwave looks damn dope. I really got into third-party figures in general, because the thing is, I mean, I'm all for the actual deal. I mean, you can tell behind me there are some Studio Series figures, and up there there's the original Galvatron toy even from Age of Extinction and Grinder, Blackout. But man, I mean, you gotta love third party figures for that. For example, I mean, look at that Starscream. God damn. hella sexy. Oh yeah. I also have a Black Mamba Optimus, which is very awesome. A DOTM Optimus. So yeah, I'm really thinking about that Soundwave. So yeah. Let's move. Whoopsie, that's the wrong one. Let's move back to the drone shots that I wanted to show you, because I haven't shown all of them yet to you. What did I? Okay, no, we saw that already. Yeah, we saw that also already. Yeah, that also. I think you haven't seen that yet. No, you have. Okay. Let me just find everything. Yeah, that's also a very nice shot. So we slowly panning onto the church. Yeah, I agree, Buffalo, that Starscream is nice. You can see him moving. You see the smooth footage, and whoop, just, and here is a nice behind the scene. information. This looks very dope, right? That movement, and also above this little, I mean, this little ceiling, you want to call it, like a roof. This looks really dope, right? I tell you guys, this shot right here, especially this at this moment, guys, I for a second thought I fucked up. Here's the thing. We were, I don't know, we were quite a few meters away. As you can see, this is us, and here's the drone. And I was moving in on the church. And you know, when a drone is that far away, it doesn't look that fast. And I was moving the drone at maximum speed. And as soon as you go more down, like as you can see, I'm coming closer, but also descending a bit, so that you can see us better, especially here. That's where I really start to descend. And at that point, as soon as the drone comes closer, you really can feel the speed way more. And suddenly the drone was coming in at a way higher speed than I expected. And I was going down and down. And at that point, it hit me. Oh shit, behind me is a wooden roof. And I didn't know if the drone would clear it, if it was high enough. And you can't really see it, but at this point, this is kind of where I noticed it. And I was like, oh shit. And I turned around, but thankfully it was high enough and the drone flew over perfectly. But a good thing is, I think even if I wouldn't have had the right height, nothing would have happened. Because the awesome thing is about the drone, this drone, if you look at it, has a lot of sensors. So you have the camera, there are 2 sensors. You have 4 sensors on the bottom even, and 2 at the back. If you look here, you have 2 on the back. And there are lights, of course, so that, you know, once it's in the air, everyone can see it. So there's 1, and here are also 2. But those 2, they are blinking red normally. Those are turned off when you're filming, because obviously when you're filming and there are red lights, it will, you know, the red light will show in the video footage. But the good thing about those sensors are, those sensors measure the distance. So, and this works incredibly well. What happens, for example, if you would maybe fly the drone, and let's say you kind of forget that there is a wall, for example, and the drone flies up to the wall at maximum speed, it will stop immediately at a certain distance in front of the wall, because it's noticing if I continue to fly like this, I'll fly against the wall. So what that means, and that works really well, is for example, what we tried is we let the drone descend and fly exactly at me or my father, and the drone would literally stop in front of us, and it would stop, and even if you would say no, move further, it wouldn't move further, because it just says no, I can't, because then I fly into something. So that really works very well. And just as an example, like this roof here, this wooden roof here, I was flying the drone inside this roof as well, and right at this point where I was, the drone started resisting, because it saw that here is this wooden house, and also the beams, the wooden beams that were around it, kind of were too close for the drone's liking, and it kind of really slowed down. It took out the power that I could use to fly it forward, so that I could easily move it out of the, so to say, danger zone. And once there was more room, I could fly again with more speed. So that works incredibly well. Like, I would really say the steering that you can use for the drone, like DJI has made such an incredible job to make it as foolproof as possible. Whoops, wrong button. Still wrong button. Oh no, actually not. Okay, whoops. Let me close that again here. Okay. So there's a bit more that I want to show you guys. This is also a very nice shot that I've done, which I personally really like. I'll show you that. It's also a very nice slow pan shot across the panorama. Just, I love being on this little position here, because the panorama that you can see from this viewpoint is just awesome. It just looks amazing. And the drone really shows that also. Are you gonna name the drone Laserbeak? Maybe, who knows? You don't think the snow will be an issue, will you? Because it'd be a bit weird to have random snow in some... Oh, don't worry. I'll tell you why the snow won't be any problem. I'll tell you. We have a plan. I have a plan for that. So as you can see, I'm kind of rotating the camera full 100, 360, and I love this shot. We're kind of moving past the church and down and down and down and down and down. And as we move down, suddenly here is me and my father. And then we move down and then we move closer. And just the smoothness of the footage. It's incredible. It's really incredible. So yeah. I'm just looking. I think, no, I showed you that already. I think we have everything now. Yeah, this is just the panorama shot. This is kind of just me filming the panorama and moving the drone a bit further away. But yeah. So that is another big gear upgrade, the drone, the Dji Mavic Air, which will also help us create amazing shots. And now what I also wanted to mention, because I saw it, I think it was Conmon. Yeah, Conmon said that. Because he worried about snow in the scenes. Here's the thing. I know we started shooting the movie in summer. So of course it would look weird if suddenly it's winter in a few scenes. The thing is, what we're doing right now during winter, as I told you, we're working on the green screen studio, is we're filming all the green screens. Oh, this is a tongue breaker, a tongue twister. The green screen scenes for the movie that we need. So every scene that requires a green screen will be filmed during the winter period. And as soon as it gets warmer again and it starts to get spring, that's kind of where we start, like spring to summer, that's kind of when we start to pick up and do the rest of the live action scene and all the live action scenes that we need for the movie. So that, like, so that, how can you say it? So that in terms of how everything looks, it will also have a nice continuous feeling, and it doesn't feel like, oh wait, this shot was filmed in winter, this is summer. It will all look like one season, so to say. So yeah, that's how we want to do that. So yes, the winter will be no issue. You can already feel the explosion coming on, like the Infinity Stones. How are you going to film multiple diverse locations with the drone if you only have access to one country for filming? The thing is, in this movie, if we have any shots, like we want to film in different countries, so we actually might travel to some close by countries. For example, let's say, for example, Italy or Czech Republic. We might fly there. We also will drive there, and we'll also drive to another state here or province here in Austria. So we will film in different countries actually, but for like scenes that will take place in Stonehenge, scenes that will take place in, for example, in Namibia or somewhere else around the world. Scenes like that will be fully CGI. And the thing is, why is obvious. We just don't have the budget to do that, to just fly with everyone to Stonehenge. I mean, you can't even film at Stonehenge. As you know, in Transformers The Last Night, they literally rebuilt a fake Stonehenge because they weren't obviously allowed to make explosions at the real Stonehenge. And of course, we don't have the budget to do that. So yes, those scenes will be CGI. But I tell you, they will still look really great. So yes, there will be CGI scenes, fully CGI scenes, of course, as well, which just the things that we can't do with the limitations that we have. I have a question. Can you tell us if Jolt could appear or if you consider him to be alive? Will he appear in Rise of Unicron? I have to disappoint you. No, sadly not. I can tell you that. But do I think he's still alive? Sure, why not? Yeah, it could also be that we're filming maybe in Hungary or Germany. That still depends, whether like maybe I find some location in Hungary that is like exactly what I need, or maybe in Germany. That's a good thing. In Austria, you're kind of surrounded by a multitude of nice and awesome countries and very beautiful looking countries. There's lots to choose from. I have a question. Okay, yeah, I read that already. So yeah, that is the massive. I'm really meaning this is a massive upgrade in terms of gear. So the 360 camera and the Dji Mavic Air. And also that little reveal with the Audi that we showed you. I have a question. Can you tell? Oh no, I read that already. I again reread that. So yeah, do you have an estimated number of total characters? Don't include the separate counts for both factions, just total. Um, I don't know the exact number on the top of my head, but what I can tell you is that I think it will surprise you how much there are. But the thing is, don't get worried because I know the thing is it's always a bit scary to put a lot of characters in your movie because every character kind of demands space in the movie, and if you have too much main characters in the movie might get messy. Um, See Spider-Man 3, see The Amazing Spider-Man 2, just as an example for a movie with too many characters or villains or subplots. But the thing is, even though we have quite a few characters, we will have quite a few characters in this movie. We will focus on a selected number of characters, like give them backstory, long needed character arcs, like finish and conclude some character arcs that have been building throughout the movies. So in that way, yes, we will have a lot of characters in the movie, but a selected amount of few characters that we focus on during the movie. Has Danny gotten a Studio Series soundwave since the toy hunt? Sadly, not yet, but one day. I definitely have to do another toy hunt with Daniel soon. Maybe during the holiday break now. I think Daniel would be up for that. We definitely need to do that. Good idea, Malachi. Can you add some more original Decepticon characters? We will. You just haven't seen them yet. That's the thing. Probably he asked about filming in different continents. Yeah, exactly. Mm, is flying to countries within the continent cheaper than flying to a different country? Wait. Mm, okay, I know what you mean. Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely cheaper to fly to Germany than to USA. But yeah, the thing is we won't fly anyway because it's just budget wise it's just not possible to fly to a different location. But if we'll go to another country, then that will be like us driving there by car and maybe staying in a hotel for a night or something like that. Like doing a little small trip and also add shooting for the movie within that trip. Like the main reason for doing the trip is shooting for the movie, but we'll also stay there in a hotel maybe and have some nice time as well where we are filming. Okay. Are there going to be any original characters, or are there all characters that already exist? There will be original characters. There's even one that we already showed you, and that's Blunt. I don't know when we showed it to you. That's probably. I think the last time we showed him to you was in November when I revealed his name. No. I think we revealed his name earlier, right? I don't remember. I think it was somewhere in summer, maybe June, May, June. I think when we revealed him and showed him to you for the first time, like his actual CGI model. We've shown that already, so you gotta look back on those live Q&As. But yes, there are definitely original characters in this movie. Mm, yeah. Uh, hey there, Merry Christmas. Blaster Toronos, thank you so much, and a Merry Christmas to you too. Have I missed any new news on the mysterious black Decepticon? Not yet, Conmon. We will maybe reveal his name, but for now, you'll have to wait and see. Uh, mm, I want to see an epic Starscream scene. You'll get your epic Starscream scene, I think. Yeah, exactly. We also revealed Warp Bomb. Yeah, that was last. Yeah, that was in November. We revealed Warp Bomb in November. Yeah, that's also original character. So you just go back to the last live Q&A, and there you'll see one of our original characters for the movie, like his actual CGI model. Welcome back, Martini. Yeah, 20 plus characters, definitely, yeah. Will Brains and Wheelie appear or cameo in some way? Probably not, to be honest. Will Sunstreaker be in the movie Sideswipe's brother? You have to wait and see, my friend. Oh ho, he said it. Blastatronus, are you being back? Are you being back some of the tier 5 Decepticons to some some capacity to some capacity, as we never knew the fate of Mohawk in particular. I mean, Mohawk's head got, like, his whole body got blown up aside from his head. I get the joke was that the head was still talking afterwards, but I think he's dead. um am I gonna bring back any are we gonna bring back any tier 5 Decepticons? um I don't want to say something wrong right now. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, sure. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. If you expected me to say which, you'll have to wait and see. But I can tell you one is Barricade. We revealed Barricade already, so Barricade is definitely in there. The TLK version of him. When are you going to let anyone start doing auditions for Warp Bomb? Soon. Auditions will soon start again. Just keep a watch over our fan server in our auditions room. There will be soon an update to the cast list, like a very big one actually. So a few roles will open up again. So if you're interested into voicing characters, don't give up yet. A few more open character roles will soon be added to the list that we still need. Will you show Optimus and the leader's relationship? You have to wait and see. Berserker. I don't know if Berserker is in the movie. You'll have to wait and see. No, I can tell you, we revealed that already. Yes, he's in the movie. Yes. Will Autobots have funny moments? Yeah, I hope it will be funny. That's the thing with humor. It's always a bit, just for an example, today I watched a movie. It was called Don't Look Up. It's by Adam McKay. I don't know about you guys, but the movie was trying to be really funny, and I know a friend of mine, for example, really loved the movie, but I just didn't like it. The humor just didn't work for me. There was so, when a movie tries to be really funny, but you just don't find it funny at all, and then it starts to become very awkward and cringe. Yeah, that's kind of my experience, but that's what I'm trying to say is, like, humor is such a subjective thing. Like, one thing that might be really funny for one person can be not funny at all for the another. So I hope you guys find funny what we were writing. But yeah, there will be funny scenes and interactions between the Autobots. Yes. Um. Well, they all, like, died for the most part. Yeah, the thing with the tier 5 Decepticons is that most of them got, like, destroyed or died. That's the thing with them, yeah. Which is sad and unfortunate, because I don't know, why the thing is, why introduce them if you're gonna kill them immediately afterwards? It's just, it's like these things with the Bayverse movies where I'm like, why? um, um, Berserker or Dreadbot if Grimlock doesn't eat him. Um, yeah, exactly. And since Berserker is also in the movie, then yes, that's also a TFI TF5 Decepticon that will be in the movie. Yeah. From TLK, original Decepticons are alive, Barricade, Berserker, Megatron. I mean, if you count Quintessa, I mean, she isn't really the Decepticon. But yeah, if you count her in, then yes, she is well. I was about to say, can you add Bumblebee versus Starscream? Just trying to think. I mean, you'll have to wait and see you, because I won't tell you if there will be this and that fight in the movie. You just have to wait and see for the movie. Um, but I think you'll like the fights that we've picked for the movie, especially like Bumblebee has a fight I think you all have wanted for a very long time. A lot of fans of the Bayverse have probably wanted for a long time. Will Merlin's staff appear? Yes. I just said that, yeah. Reveal. Knowing is a full-on CGI movie, is there gonna be any human characters? If so, how are they gonna move? It's not a fully CGI movie. It's a live-action movie. It will have fully CGI scenes in it, definitely. But it will have live-action scenes as well, and in those live-action scenes will be our humans. But they also will be probably in some fully CGI backdrop scenes as well, you know. But no, it's a mix of a live action and fully CGI movie. It's like, but for the most part, it will be live act. Well, it's a mix of both essentially, because as I said, when you go to another country like England, for example, to Stonehenge or Namibia or I don't know, maybe New York or something, it's just I'd love to go there and shoot, but we just don't have the budget to do that, and that's why it will be CGI. But the things that we can do will be live action. Um, you need to find out how you can get Martini to watch the Lego Movie too. I even haven't seen that yet, to be honest. I have seen the first one and I liked it, but I haven't seen the second one as well. Uh, well, David, you see, we needed the Suicide Squad opening and not the actual Decepticons, because why would they matter? Yeah, I don't know what was up with that Suicide Squad kind of introduction. I mean, maybe they thought that's cool, even though that was the point of criticism. Like many people criticized that kind of introduction to characters. I don't know. Probably you can add another cons who was probably in prison like Berserker, like that masked Decepticon could be in the danger zone like Berserker. Interesting idea. A masked Decepticon by Josh Nitzi's Overload. No, not Overload. No, that's not Overload. Yeah. Okay, I think I talked about all the questions that I saw as of now. Okay. So yeah, guys. Gee, we've been streaming for over 1.5 hours already again. Damn, time's flying. And I have to tell you guys, I'm really impressed with my laptop because it's taking this like a champ. Streaming, no big deal. Easily does it. Remember the riddle. Ah, Fate, you saw Fire Brothers interview with me. Yes, it's all of them regarding because for those who haven't seen it yet, you should watch the interview, by the way. It's a very great interview. Um, Fire Brothers asked me if some of the artifacts from the previous movies will be in Rise of Unicron, and my answer to that, and that's the riddle. You can try to figure out the riddle, guys, until the release of the movie. The riddle that I gave him is, he asked me, "Will there be any artifacts in the movie?" And I told him, uh, the artifact that will be in the movie is all of them, but none of them. There you go. That's the riddle. Uh, would you consider Optimus a knight? Well, yeah, I would. Mm. If you want to reveal the mysterious black character's name, yeah, maybe or maybe not. I have a poster. Martini, think I think we'll do that. Give me the poster. We'll do it. We'll do it now. We'll reveal it. Come on, it's Christmas. You guys, for the end of the stream, you'll get another surprise. Come on, let's give you a reveal. The big, everyone's waiting for it. The reveal of the mysterious black Decepticon's name. Let's do it. Is this black Decepticon is form G1 or completely new? It's completely new. Making some more fire posters. Exactly, Malachi. Okay, I'm waiting for the poster. Oh, damn. I just saw that Malachi sent me other pictures of Bumblebee as well. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, Wheeljack. I'm not too keen on Wheeljack's face, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it. But the rest looks nice. Ratchet looks nice. Brawn looks cool. Studio Series Bumblebee Soundwave. I'm gonna get that. Okay, I'm waiting for Martini to send me the poster, guys. We're gonna reveal it. Come on, getting hyped. It is a chance to see again the Matrix, because I don't think Prime will fight against Unicron with just a sword. I can tell you that you'll see the Matrix again in the movie, yes, but I won't tell you in what form. Raptor CD. Oh yeah, David, when are new soundtracks coming? They will be coming, don't worry. We have already worked on some that you haven't heard yet. But yes, you'll definitely hear new soundtracks in the coming months. I know. I've keep telling you you have to wait and see, but you know, making such an ambitious movie, like making a movie like this, is just takes time, and I mean, you guys are all thankfully that patient and supporting. But yeah, it just takes time, especially if you're like this, like us, and you don't have like a massive, big, multi-million-dollar budget and thousands of people working on it. So yeah, but you'll get them. Don't worry. Can you make the Matrix look G1-ish? No. Then 10. We'll keep to the Bayverse continuity, since it's part of the Bayverse. Kind of wouldn't make sense if the Matrix suddenly looked like G1. I think so. We'll keep that design, and I think it looks very nice actually. The Bayverse Matrix design. Can you do a jazz Easter egg or something? You'll have to wait and see. Martini, I need the poster. Okay. Will the soundtrack release on the same day as the film, like how the other? Yeah, I will do the same probably. Like, we'll release the film, and maybe one day later or at the same day, we'll release the soundtrack as well for the movie. Of course, for free for all of you to hear. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Yeah. Can you do a jazz reference? You'll have to wait and see. Oh, you're still not at your house. Okay, sorry, Martini, I didn't know. You're just still on the move. I see. Is this movie gonna have TV spots like other TF movies? We will definitely make TV spot style trailers, definitely. But of course, they won't be playing on TV, obviously, but you'll get them on YouTube on our channel, of course, yeah. And yeah, we won't. Yes, definitely. What we will definitely not do is make 1,000 of TV spots that spoil a lot of the movie. We'll do some, but all the trailers will kind of have the aim to get you hyped and excited and maybe speculating on what's happening story wise. But they won't spoil a lot. Their aim is to get you enticed and interested, but not to spoil a lot about the story, because I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like it when trailers just show you almost everything about the story and then you already know what you're going in for. Will Cybertron still be like in TLK? Yes, it will be attached to Earth. Yes, Transformers: Rise of Unicron will start shortly after the last night. So yes, exactly. So I quickly need to get my charging cable because my laptop's kind of running out of battery because live streaming takes some battery, obviously. So let me just quickly get that. I have it close by anyway. I'm back. Ah, perfect. Thanks, Martini. By the way, Martini, would you still be up for like a little script refining session after the stream? Let me just plug the laptop in. Perfect. Now we have power again. Okay, let's see the poster. Ooh, I like that poster. Like that poster, Martini. Okay, let me just quickly edit it in. Now the question is where it is. Oh, where did it go? There it is. No? Yep, there it is. And while we're at it, I can also, for those who haven't seen it, I can show you the reveal poster for Warp Bomb as well, because some have been asking. I can show you again. Okay. So, first up, here we go. As we're nearing the end of the live stream, as we're nearing the end of the live stream, I mean, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, for over 2 hours. I think have been streaming for 2 hours already. I would say we're going for the final and probably biggest reveal, which I didn't plan, but you know what? It's Christmas. You'll get your surprise. And well, first of all, I want to show you Warp Bomb for those who haven't seen it again, the reveal poster. They will know agony. Warp Bomb. So that's the actual CGI model for Warp Bomb for Transformers: Rise of Unicron. It's a original character that we have for our movie. And yeah, nice. You're down 100%. Perfect. I love to hear that, Martini. Love to hear that. Love to hear that hype, that passion. Wait, am I going to see the Cybertron Falls, The War Within when it comes out on YouTube along with Darkness Within Part 4? Absolutely. I'm hyped for both. Sadly, Cybertron Falls War Within was delayed a bit, right, until January, but you know what? It's good that they delay it and take their time to make it as good as possible before rushing it out just to meet the deadline. So I think that was the right move, definitely. And from what I've seen, it looks very good. So I'm very looking forward to seeing it. Same with Darkness Within. Um, yeah. Let's see what I'm seeing here. Mm, um, you'll have to wait and see. Uh, yes, Martini is voicing Thundercracker and Malachi is more voicing Skywarp, actually. Um, I hope the guy will not be like TLK Onslaught. No, no character will be like TLK Onslaught in our movie. Um, is there a possibility that we can get a listen to Skywarp's voice? I think you got that even already in one live stream. Maybe in the next one. Maybe we can do it in the next one again. If Malachi, if you're interested to be on there again for like a little short interview, then sure. If you would be up for that, we can do that next live stream. Maybe we'll have a New Year's Eve live stream, like a special one. Who knows? Uh, will there be more undead Decepticons like long haul in movie? If yes, how much screen time will he get? Hmm. We could really do that, by the way. As soon as we're like in the new year, we could have a live stream. I think a New Year's live stream would be really cool. I think we could do that. What do you guys think? Would you be up for a New Year's Eve live stream or like a New Year's live stream? Uh, let's see. Hmm. Will be more undead Decepticons like long haul in the movie? If yes, how much screen time will they get? You'll have to wait and see. Uh, how long will you plan on doing the credits? That's a question, interesting question. Uh, I don't know, man. Well, we'll see. I mean, I haven't like calculated how long. Like, it depends also on like what style we're going for. Obviously, like, um, are we going for any like any like Avengers Endgame style fancy credits, or are we going for simple credits, or like maybe we're trying to emulate some credits from like the Transformers movies? It really depends, so I can't really tell you that yet. Um, uh, you're down. Perfect. So yes, next live stream, you'll hear the voice of Skywalker Malachi as well. We'll have a short interview with him as well. As I said, I wanted to do this anyway. Like have a little bit less reveal so that we don't spoil everything for you, but um, have more like interviews and behind the scenes footage, like interviews with like cast members, tell him like what like how has the process been so far, what's the most difficult thing for them in the production, what are they excited for, what has been awesome for them so far. So yeah, that's kind of what I also want to include in the next live streams more and more. So awesome. Yeah, next time Malachi is the next one in the interview seat, the hot seat. Okay. Yes, and also the watch along, exactly, Fatelift. Um, yeah, exactly, Malachi. You just got your new mic, so perfect timing. Um, what song and track will you play during the credits? I had actually, I would be lying if I told I don't have an idea. I have an idea because I already pictured like the ending a lot of times in my head and how I would like to play them out, or how I would like it to be played out. I have like a list of songs that I'd like to be playing during the credits, but I won't tell you yet. You have to wait and see. I want to hear Thundercrack and Skywarp. You will. Damn. So which main character gonna die from Tier 4 and Tier 5 Drift, Crosshairs, and Hound in the movie? Man, Raptor, you can't ask me which characters will die, or if any will die. I can only, I can only you have to wait and see you for that. I can't tell you that. Yeah, Thundercracker's voice has also been revealed, exactly. So yeah, that is kind of that. Okay, guys, I think I've been stalling you for long enough. You want to know who the Black Mystery Decepticon is? Well, here we go. The Black Mystery Decepticon that we showed you last time, the masked one. Finally, you'll know his name. It is the Decepticon Cyclecon. There you are. Cyclecon is added to the list, to the cast, the roster of Decepticons, original Decepticons for Transformers Rise of Unicron. And let me tell you one thing. Cyclecon's not messing around. He is a crazy, ruthless Decepticon who isn't taking any prisoners. Which you can kind of tell from the looks of him, I think. So yeah, there he is, Cyclecon. What do you think? Spoiler alert, the final battle will be at the final. Oh shit, what a spoiler. Around the same time my Skywarp voice was shown off. Yeah, it's true, Skywarp and Thundercracker's voice were revealed at the same time, I think. Sideways and Barricade mixed. Yeah, I can see what you mean, yeah. You love it. Most likely a Dread. I can see how you could think. Yeah, I can see the Dread similarities. Mm-hmm. Not too shabby. Nice. Pock. Yes, that's nice. Long Pock. That's what I want to see. So yeah. Cyclecon is another original character. He's scary looking, and trust me, he's a scary guy, and he'll be doing some scary stuff in this movie. So yeah, that is Cyclecon, another original character for Transformers Rise of Unicron. And he'll be joining the Decepticon cast. Cyclecon plus Berserker best buds. The crazy duo, so to say. The mad duo. So yeah. That is that big, probably the big reveal of today. What info Cyclecon, what does Cyclecon transform into? On that, my friend, I'll tell you. You have to wait and see. I won't tell you everything. But I can tell you he transforms into a car. That's not a big spoiler. So yeah. Definitely. So yeah. Another member revealed. And I think the idea of the model came from, I want to say something wrong. It came from Empire. Empire had the idea for the model. And the original design. Halo modeled the amazing model that you just saw. Like in this series, the model from Halo. And Amit textured the model. So all these awesome textures that you see here are Amit's work. And they look amazing. Especially that Energon splatters on his mouth guard. Just give him that extra eerie look. Which I like. So yeah. 2022 Transformers binge. What do you mean, Conmon? Like Transformers binge? Like another Bayverse marathon? Like every February, Bayverse marathon? Just because two characters have similar features doesn't mean they're related. During the next live stream, I expect you to share your opinion on No Way Home. I will, man. I will. You'll get my full-on review. And the good thing is, next stream I maybe can spoil. The thing is, I don't want to spoil anything because the next stream will be on New Year's. I don't want to spoil anything because I know many people are really excited and still have to wait a bit to see the movie or just haven't seen it yet. I just don't want to spoil it for them. Yes, exactly, David. We'll see if we do another Papers Marathon. Really, Amit? Oh, first of all, welcome to the stream. Okay, I was also thinking if you textured, if you weren't, I think it wasn't Halo, I think it was Jamal. Then it was Jamal. Then I'm sorry, I'll correct it. Then Jamal did the textures for Cyclecon. That was Jamal, I think. Have you played Halo Infinite? I haven't even seen anything yet of it, to be honest. I know it has been released, but I haven't yet heard a lot from it. Need to check on that, like how the reception is to it, because you're kind of not hearing anything about it, which normally isn't a good sign, or? Cyclecon. Remember, once anyone know who you are. Remember, once anyone know who you are, you die. Could be something he says. Um, Anthony Gonzalez. I honestly wasn't expecting that to be the name of that con, but I like the creativity. Well, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, guys, that is the big updates and reveals for today. Alright, I gotta play some video games. Have a good and Merry Christmas, y'all. No worries, come on. I was about to end the stream for today anyway. So you have fun time playing and have a Merry Christmas as well. So yeah, guys. So when you guys gonna make Transformers Rise of Unicorn Wiki fandom? Well, maybe we'll do that as well. I don't know. I mean, probably the most sense would be after the movie has been released, right? Because I mean, until now we can't really put a lot in the wiki fandom. I mean, if you want, guys, you can create a wiki fandom and put in all the information that is known so far and update it. If you would, if someone of you would like to do that, I definitely would love that. You need to play the campaign. The main brute is Escarum is badass. Okay, okay. I have never. I'll be honest. The only Halo I ever played was Halo Reach on the PC, on my old laptop. Um, so yeah, who knows? Maybe the thing is like Halo Infinite is for Xbox, and I never had an Xbox, but it should be. No wait, it should be for PC as well. So I could play it technically. Um, yeah, well, I'll see. I'll see if I play it. Yeah, maybe I will. Yes, I did, Emmett. I showed the black Audi that you designed. Yes, I did. But I haven't told them which character, just saying. Um, I felt the Cyclecon will be like Megatron's second commander, that guy who doesn't like to receive orders. The second thing is definitely true. He won't be his second in command, but yeah, he's definitely not one who likes orders. Can you give Cyclecon a clean sideswipe transformation sound? Yeah, sure. We'll see. We'll see. You'll have to wait and see. um, Everything in Halo Infinite is cool except open. Okay, okay. Open world isn't cool. Okay. Yeah. Again. Blocks. Hello. 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 um. Yeah. I really have to look into that because I just haven't really seen anything or like looked at any gameplay from the movie after like it they showed some, back when they showed some preview footage and they got a lot of hate. I haven't like caught up or catched up or caught up with any of the things surrounding the movie or developments. So yeah, I will check out some gameplay after the stream. Actually got me interested. Mm, Maybe you should do a Fall of Cybertron playthrough mode. Oh, definitely. Daniel and I will definitely do that. We have some gameplays, first of all, of the Bayverse games planned, and then also the War for Cybertron games. So that will definitely happen. We'll play through all of them. So don't you wait, guys. Those will happen. Maybe also during the holidays we'll start with that, because now we have time actually. That's a good thing. During the holidays now finally have time more. Daniel as well. Daniel has also time on the weekends as well, and more. So yeah, we'll definitely do that on weekends. Daniel has also time. Yeah. So yeah, perfect. Any other last questions? I feel like Cyclecon would start a fight with Barricade over who looks better. Kinda. You mean like kinda like Knockout does in Transformers Prime? Please play the Master Chief Collection because without Halo 1 and 2 you can leave out 4, but you must leave out Okay, is Halo 5 not good? Mm, yes, I've played. I never played Transformers Darkspark through because I didn't like it. I hated it. But yes, I played Transformers Darkspark, Rise of the Darkspark, but on the Wii U. But that version on the Wii U, I mean, as soon as you got more heavy combat, it started to lag. Why can't you make a good version? Why make it for Wii U if it's not good? Or if it starts to lag, why? Yeah, whatever. And yeah, even that doesn't make sense because Arkham City was also released for the Wii U, and it's a way, in my opinion, it looks like a way more demanding game than Rise of the Darkspark. So it just Rise of the Darkspark was probably not optimized very well. I mean, let's be honest, Rise of the Darkspark is a really good game, so that kind of makes sense. So yeah, um, yeah. Will Mirage get the new car mode? Will we have to wait and see. Will Cyclecon keep the Squid Game running? Why would he keep the Squid Game running? Rise of the Darkspark had a good multiplayer, and who the fuck is playing it on Wii U? I, the diehard Nintendo fanboy. Um, is Mirage in the movie? You'll have to wait and see. Um, yeah. Hmm. Damn, we've been streaming for over 2 hours now. I can already feel it here. I need to drink something. I'm getting kind of sore from talking this much. But I always enjoy these live streams with you guys. They're always awesome. All right, but I think, guys, for today, we're gonna end it. It was a very nice, awesome live stream. I really enjoyed finally doing another live stream with you guys. We really need to do those more often again. Um, as I said, we'll do the goal is give you more as we ramp up production for Transformers Rise of Unicron, which really will ramp up from now onwards. We already put everything in stone. I will do probably more update videos than before, so be excited for that. But with less like new reveals, more behind the scenes footage, updates, interviews with cast and crew, just because we don't want to spoil you everything for the movie. And as soon as we have enough footage for a trailer, you'll get that trailer. Right, I have already like a deadline, like a sort of date where I kind of want to have the first trailer for you guys ready. But yeah, I don't want to say it yet because maybe we'll need more time and I don't want to disappoint anyone. So that's kind of what we're aiming at and what I really would love to get done. Um, but yeah, we'll see if it all will work out. But I think it will. So yeah, guys, that is this awesome live stream. When will be the next gaming stream? Maybe soon in the near future now that I have holiday break again. Uh, who is your favorite Transformer? It's a difficult question, man. My favorite Transformer. Like who? I just maybe it's so difficult to think about that, but maybe probably Starscream. I think. Yeah, I think it would be Starscream for me. Uh, so two more streams confirmed for 2021. Indeed. Um. Uh. No, I mean 2021, and yeah, of course, in 2022 as well. Yeah, there will be more streams from now on forward. Yeah. So first trailer will be 2 minutes. Mm, I don't know. Maybe a bit less. Somewhere around that mark, I would say. Let's say maybe a bit less. Maybe 140, 130, 140. I don't know, 140. 1 minute 40 seconds. I think is something we would probably aim at. So yeah, we're working very hard on the movie as we speak. We're ramping up production, working on everything for the movie. I can only say I'm excited for the future of Transformers Rise of Unicron. It's shaping up to be an incredible movie. Let's just, again, with these upgrades in equipment as well, but the best equipment wouldn't be anything without a passionate and awesome team. And to that I can only say Malachi, Martini, Aleximus, Harlow, Ichit, Sky, everyone, AJ, Laszlo, everyone, literally everyone in the team, John. Without you guys, this would be not possible. And I think we will create something incredible, from like just revising the script and reworking and making it even better to what we've already done. And with the new equipment, also the possibilities that open up, I think this movie will be something very special. A love letter indeed to the Bayverse. So with that nice ending sentence, I think this is going to be the end of the 2021 Christmas live Q&A. This is kind of very special. I just remembered this is a very special live Q&A because essentially, if you think about it, the very first update video that we ever did for this fan project was last year on the 25th of December. So exactly also on Christmas for you guys in America as well. So this is like the 1 year anniversary of that, and what better way to do the 12th live Q&A now. Since January we started like with actually calling it live Q&A. Back then I think it was called Christmas Surprise. Wait, how was it called? Christmas Surprise Update. I think that was how it was called. So yeah, just looking back at how far we've come from that point onward, it's crazy. So yeah, guys, I'm really excited for the future of this project. I hope you are too. Thank you for waiting and being that patient. You're an awesome, supportive, great community. We couldn't be more happy to have you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. A Merry Christmas to all of you. Enjoy the holidays. And see you soon again, guys. Bye. Till all are one.